Why do 99% of researchers spend more than 1 hour when trying to find a specific piece of text from a research paper that they've already read? The truth is, I absolutely do not know why this is the case. Hello, I'm Ryan from Answer This, a tool that is quickly being adopted by top researchers around the world. If you stumbled onto this video looking for ways to make your research process 10 times faster, then you've come to the right place. If you're not already familiar what Answer This looks like, this is the current homepage, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can navigate to the chat feature. So if you're new, simply just click sign up in the top right corner here, and if you're an existing user like myself, then you can just quickly press sign in and you'll get right to the main tool. Now this section is the main feature of Answer This, but today we're not going to go through that. And in fact, if you want to see how you can use the literature review maker to streamline your research process, then you can simply just click on to our other videos that will show you exactly how you can do that. But instead, we're going to go up here to our library. Now, in the library section, you can choose to import research papers that you've previously found in the past, or you can find research papers using some of the tools on the website, such as search papers, or maybe you found a very good paper whilst looking through literature reviews. You can also add it to the library from there as well. Now, I did do some searching earlier on some marketing tips, and I'm actually going to go to one of the research papers that I found super helpful earlier. So all I got to do to chat with this paper is to simply click on the paper that I want to chat with, and then simply just scroll down to chat with paper, and voila, we'll be sent right to there. And here is the paper. Now, I did read this earlier, but as you can see, it is rather lengthy. And if I want a specific piece of information from this paper, then I'd have to read through this entire thing again just to find that specific piece if I didn't read it recently. So instead, we can just simply chat with the paper. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last few years, I'm sure you've heard of something called ChatGPT. This is similar, except it's much more precise and will give you the exact information that you need from a document that you already have. So I remember reading this earlier, and there was a specific part on how Starbucks had personalized advertising. Now, I don't know where that quite is, so I'm simply just going to ask, how does Starbucks personalize advertising? Now, we can just simply enter, and there we go. We've got a big comprehensive summary of how Starbucks was able to personalize their advertising. Now, if you read into the text and just skim through this, you'll see some mentions of Starbucks analyzing user data and then using that to make personalized advertising, such as what promotions they'll do in a certain location, or specific types of marketing for a specific type of customer demographic. And I've actually went ahead and I located the exact part of the paper that had mentioned this as well. So as you can see from our answer, it says Starbucks analyzes the collected customer data to gain insights into individual preferences and habits. Then over here, you can see that Starbucks uses data analytics to optimize store locations and product offerings. Now, this is absolutely amazing. And as you can probably tell, this is somewhat of a basic example, but when you're researching things like chemistry, biology, and specific types of proteins for biological research, then you could just imagine how useful this tool will be when trying to extract specific information from a 100-page research paper. One additional feature that Chat with Paper has is the ability to explain a specific piece of text. So as you can see in the highlighted portion, it talks about Target and how it analyzes data. And we can see here that it mentions browsing patterns. Now, let's say that I don't understand what that means whatsoever. I can just simply press explain with text, and Answer This will explain what that means. And as you can see here, Answer This has given me an in-depth explanation once again about everything that text was going over. In fact, you can see browsing patterns mentioned right here, and with the added addition that this gives them insights into individual customer behavior and preferences. This whole Chat with Paper feature is just a small addition in the Answer This's ecosystem of different research tools that you can use to streamline your processes, but it has had massive impacts in the ability to reduce researchers' time in finding specific details from hours to just minutes, as we can see there. Now, one note of caution that I just wanted to quickly bring up is that you have to make sure that the papers that you're chatting with have this PDF available symbol down here. I hope you guys enjoyed this short tutorial on how you can use chat with papers to save yourself so much time. But again, I want to remind you, Answer This has so many different tools that you can explore today. And the best part is that it's free to use currently. Let me know how you're going to be using this revolutionary tool in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe and stay tuned in the other tools that Answer This has. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.